Hey there YouTube, Merrick Pie here. I guess I'm on a roll because I've created another classic game. I'm pretty sure it was an arcade game. I've already shown you the vertical shooter, and I guess there's some squid up there if I want to go kill some squid. And I guess there's a squid in my controller. Yeah, whatever. Um, so this time I'm going to be showing you the game Tapper, or Root Beer Tapper for the younger members of our audience. First, to explain Tapper, because it's not as well known as just a vertical shooter like Space Invaders. The object of Tapper is you are a bartender, and you have patrons who are finishing their drinks and sending their cups, their empty mugs, or I guess sliding their empty mugs down a number of bars, and you have to be waiting at the end of the bar to catch that mug, otherwise it will fall onto the floor and break. And in the game Tapper, you have a certain number of breaks. It'll send, like, say, 20 or so mugs at you, and you can only allow a certain number of mugs to break before it's game over. Also within Tapper, the more levels you pass, the greater the frequency that the patrons send the mugs down the bars. I don't have many of those features in the game yet. I just have another rudimentary version of it. And it's so simple that I'm just going to go ahead and explain it and probably still be under 5 minutes. Right now I have a random pulse generator going on right here. It's basically just these pulse until the torches burn out, and then another torch turns on until it burns out. I have these repeaters set at full blast so that they can catch the really small flickers coming from these pulse generators. I have it going to what looks like an old school repeater, but it actually is a implies gate, and I'll explain why I need an implies gate there in a second. That then sends the info into these inverters, which then go to the bars. So this is like bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, bar 5. So when a pulse comes through here, it holds on here for a second, waits for a little bit, and then quickly sends the mug down to here, which is another implies gate. So the job of the player is they need to be standing on this pressure pad in enough time, or they need to be standing on this pressure pad while there is no power coming through here. So it's basically right there. I need to have been on the pressure pad. So let's watch it again. When this turns off, for that moment of time, I need to have been standing on the pressure pad. So I have all the time coming down. I see the mug coming in. I stand on the pressure pad. Okay. I caught that one. And I can tell that I caught that one because I have a very small 2-bit counter going on right here. So I caught that one because I was standing on the pressure pad when the mug or the pulse got all the way down here. Let's see. So to this, once I catch 2 mugs, so let me try and catch another one. Okay. Once I catch 2 mugs, this torch turns on, which turns on the B input for all of these implies gates. Since the B input is on, it doesn't matter what comes through the A input, it's not going to send any information through. So you can basically use that as sort of a level check. This level, I only need to catch 2 mugs before I go on to the next level, at which point I'd need to catch X number of mugs. Eventually, I'm going to replace this random pulse generator with a random number generator. I have looked into this online, and I've seen, crazy engineers, crazy electrical engineers, or computer engineers talking about a random number generator that you can make using simply logic gates. So I just have to figure out what the hell they're talking about in their engineer speak to implement this into Minecraft. I've tried really hard reading through their stuff, and I've tried a couple of variations, but I can't get it to work. It's obviously not going to be pure random, but it's going to be pretty darn good. So I'd have a random number generator that sends pulses to these random spots, and I'd say, only send 10 pulses. And I would have had to have caught, I guess, 7 mugs. So this clock would have had to gone 7 times before the 10 pulses are through. If it goes through and I don't have the count, then it gives me a game over chime or something. If I reach 7 before the end of 10, then it just goes through an implies gate, says, okay, good job, you made it through, on to the next level. I don't know whether or not I'm going to try to improve upon this, or whether it's going to be like the vertical shooter, where I just say, YouTube, go at it, show me what you can do, and then maybe use a sort of cloud mentality to a cloud collaboration mentality to get this done. Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep friending, keep liking, keep making awesomeness.